5 things to know for August 15th, floods, FBI search, Taiwan, healthcare strike, India. CNN. Have you ever stepped into a store and wondered, what's that smell? Many retailers put a lot of effort into perfecting their signature scents to entice customers and get them to linger around longer. Sometimes these aromas are so pleasant you might wind up spending more than you had planned. Here's what you need to know to get up to speed and on with your day. 1. Floods. A flood watch is currently in place for millions of people across the southwestern U.S. after a weekend of rain and thunderstorms drenched the region. In Las Vegas, at least 2 people have died in flooding since last week in what has become the wettest monsoon season in a decade. In Texas, the National Hurricane Center is monitoring a disturbance that will bring thunderstorms and up to 6 inches of rain over the next few days, leading to potential flash flooding. While the rain has brought relief to some drought-stricken areas, experts say climate change is increasing the likelihood of extreme flooding and catastrophic disasters. Separately, a new study indicates a disastrous megaflood is coming to California in the next 4 decades, and experts say it would be unlike anything anyone alive today has ever experienced. 2. FBI search. In the search of former President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago property last week, FBI agents seized 11 sets of documents, some marked as sensitive compartmented information, one of the highest levels of government secrets. This comes after one of Trump's attorneys signed a letter in June asserting that there was no more classified material at the residence, according to 2 sources familiar with the matter. Meanwhile, several senior Republicans are questioning whether the material at Mar-a-Lago was actually highly sensitive, citing a president's powers to declassify top-secret information. They are also calling on the release of the redacted affidavit that would provide more information as to why the search was necessary. 3. Taiwan. A second U.S. congressional delegation arrived in Taiwan Sunday on an unannounced 2-day visit. Led by Massachusetts Democratic Senator Ed Markey, the 5-member delegation is visiting the self-governing island in an effort to reaffirm the United States' support for Taiwan and to encourage stability and peace, a spokesperson for Markey said. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi drew the ire of China when she became the first U.S. speaker to visit Taiwan in 25 years at a time when Washington-Beijing relations have been especially tense. Taiwan has welcomed the delegation, but China hit back against the visit today with a fresh round of military drills in the region. 4. Healthcare strike. Thousands of mental health therapists are set to strike in California today. The unionized psychologists, therapists, chemical dependency counselors and social workers are demanding that Kaiser Permanente, the country's largest nonprofit HMO, provide desperately needed services to its patients, claiming that some wait months for needed therapy sessions. Kaiser staffs about 1 full-time mental health clinician for every 2,600 members, leading to therapists leaving Kaiser at a record rate, according to the National Union of Healthcare Workers, which represents 16,000 workers in California and Hawaii. The strike comes as the country experiences a surge in mental health issues. The World Health Organization said the first year of the COVID-19 pandemic triggered a 25% increase in anxiety and depression worldwide. 5. India. Today is India's Independence Day, and many Indians around the world are celebrating 75 years since the end of nearly 200 years of British colonial rule on August 15, 1947. Since gaining independence, India has built one of the world's fastest-growing economies, is home to some of the world's richest people, and according to the United Nations, its population will soon surpass China's as the world's largest. But despite the nation's surging wealth, challenges remain as Prime Minister Narendra Modi seeks to break the vicious circle of poverty. Nevertheless, India's growing wealth is feeding its ambitions in various industries such as sports and space. And Bollywood, India's glittering multi-billion-dollar film industry, continues to pull in fans worldwide, catapulting local names into global superstars.